Hello everyone, the show will start soon. Please could you kindly start to take your seats? Thank you.
Can you back here? Stay in the back. Yeah, it's okay. Right here? You can go out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting our show in just a minute. Please find your seats and we'll begin in a moment. Thank you.
Everyone, woohoo! Welcome to the Redress Design Award 2023 Grand Final. Woohoo! We got here, everyone. It is really wonderful to see you all in the room here in Center Stage in Hong Kong. And hello to everyone on our global live stream. I'm sorry for the slight delay, but that is fashion for you. It's really wonderful to be here. My name is Christina, and I'm the founder of Redress. And I really stand here on behalf of the whole team to welcome you and to thank you for being here, to share this hour, I think, together, this occasion where we can celebrate together. So thank you for being here, because today we are going to celebrate the positive power of fashion. We know that the fashion industry faces many, many tough challenges when it comes to reducing its environmental footprint. We know that to reduce the impact is very, very tricky. We also know that sustainability and circularity, which is where we keep materials in use and nothing goes to waste, is really the goal of the fashion industry today. And even though we know that sustainability and circularity, achieving these things is not easy, I think we all know that. We know also that with the state of the planet, it's something that we must really, really fight for. Someone once said to me that circularity and sustainability is a team sport. And I really think that that's quite true, actually. If you think about a team, you all have a position and you have a goal and you work together to achieve that goal. And I think here in this room, and with you watching on the live stream, wherever you are in the world, I think we make a really good team. In this room today, we have government, and a particular thank you to Create Hong Kong for your lead sponsorship and support over the 13 cycles that we at Redress have completed. Also in this room, we have the entire fashion industry. We have brands, retailers, designers, manufacturers from garment, fabric, fiber, and everything in between. We have academia, our researchers and think tanks. We have media, we have celebrities, and we have influencers. And we have corporates from financiers and lawyers to accountants to foundations. And we have consulates from various different countries here. And of course, we have our avid fashion fans and also our Redress fans. Thank you, our Redress fans, we love you. And I really believe that it is this collective breadth that's in this room and also to you online that proves the power of fashion. It really proves the strength of the fashion industry to have so many diverse stakeholders together with that same goal. And I believe in our strength, and I believe that if we work as a team together, we can make circularity and sustainability fashion's winning formula. But today, of course, we're going to spotlight the role of the fashion designer in this big team game that we're all in. We're going to highlight their innovative solutions. And actually, I'd like to say we're going to highlight and celebrate their dreams that they're putting down at the drawing board, which is actually where the majority of the environmental impact of a product is laid down. Backstage, it's all very calm, I will let you know that. Backstage are 9 incredible emerging sustainable fashion designers from around the world. They have designed their hearts and souls out for the last 9 months for this exact moment. And during those 9 months, education has really been a core of what we've been doing with those finalists. And that has also really been the core of what they've been doing with us here in Hong Kong over the last week. We have put them on a series of really exciting educational opportunities, very intense learning and sharing for the last week. And so I'm going to give you a quick teaser of what they've been up to over the last few days. Great, those are all the group activities that we've been doing, but now it's solo. It's the competition where they really are representing their own work, their own passion, their own commitment. So I'd like to spend a little bit of time introducing the judges and asking the judges a few questions before we get going. Christina from Timberland, I'm going to start with you. The first prize winner gets the chance to have to do a sustainable design collaboration with Timberland. So what are you looking for in the winner?
So we're looking absolutely in a winner to work with our VF Tokyo Design Collective in collaborating in designing our Spring-Summer 25 APAC Timberland collection in apparel.
Fantastic. And Ursula, you are a global sustainable fashion expert, and you've been a judge for 13 cycles since we were babies. You're a very deep friend of Hong Kong, of Redress and this competition, and a real sort of global mentor to so many designers. So how has this judging cycle been for you, and how is their knowledge?
The knowledge is deepening, but above all, the knowledge reflects their own curiosities, which is what we want to see. Each and every one has a nugget, a desire, a need, and they're exploring it. That's what I want to see.
Fantastic. Peter, representing Sustainable Fashion Business Consortium, first-time judge. Do you have a clear winner already in your mind?
Wow, it's not an easy question to me. Actually, all 9 designers are so talented and they have done amazing work. But Nels Hauser, yeah, is my favorite.
He's your favorite.
Yeah, wish him luck.
Wow, well, there we go. Lucky Niels backstage. So the judges have actually had a very long interrogation, if I may call it that, grueling session with the judges already. So they've obviously had a lot of time to look beneath the garments. So Kevin, you're an amazing fashion designer, and you're one of our previous winners, another real friend of Redress and the mission. How did winning this competition really impact your career, Kevin?
Hello everyone, I hope everyone's gonna have fun. I think you asked me a very interesting question and I have to keep it straight to the point. The most important thing is that now I have a fashion sustainable family and mentors like you, Ursula, new mentors like Christina over here. So yes, a fashion family.
A fashion family, that's wonderful, thank you. Well, yeah. Dorian, a distinguished fashion designer, how important is this runway show in your final judging marks?
First of all, I think it's very important to see it on the actual body because we've seen it on sketches and on the rack, but you can't really see how it hangs on the body and how it feels the fabric. So I'm really looking forward because I haven't really seen them on the fashion model yet.
So the judges' marks can go anyway, with the final marks really being laid down. Rod, you welcomed us into your factory at TAL's factory in Vietnam. From a manufacturing point of view, how important is commercialization when you're judging?
Yeah, so very important. I mean, to be sustainable, the garment needs to be sell, and therefore manufacturable at the desired price point.
Thank you. Simon from Vogue, you know fashion inside out. It's very, very visual, and the judges are really looking for something that goes beyond the visual. So what advice do you give the audience when they're looking out on the creations that are about to roll out on the runway?
To me, fashion can be regarded as an art form. The way designers mix and match their garment to create a unique look for the models will afford the audience curiosity to know more about the choice of the materials and the meaningful stories behind design. Thank you.
Fantastic. Angus, an amazing fashion designer as well, and also an alumni of the competition. So you have been in the finalist shoes that are just backstage there. How do you think they're feeling right now?
I think they are probably thinking so excited, but a bit nervous. But I mean, just enjoying the night because it's just part of the journey, and it's gonna be a night to remember.
A night to remember. Well, I think on that note, thank you, judges. Good luck. No peeping behind second row. Enjoy the Redress Design Award 2023. Thank you.
The whole idea of this collection is to create a new image of eco-fashion and reconceptualize the meaning of sustainability. The stereotype of gender perfect towards sustainable fashion is unattractive, and I really want to change the concept of people's minds and let all the people know sustainable can be beautiful. In this collection, I use zero waste technique, reconstruction talent, and upcycling techniques. I think I have the responsibility to extend the life of garment because actually some of them is really high quality and we can keep using it.
I take recycled plastic thread from some thread companies. I make 100% recycled fabric with this thread. I made my own small tools for fabric and I took a lot of time to solve the technical issues. And second, I use the zero waste technique for pattern cutting. When I make a pattern for each garment pieces, I don't make the rows of fabric for patterns, and I make only the shape of garment pieces.
I try to stick to zero-waste pattern cutting methods and sustainable materials and regenerative fabrics. I wanted to create a story around ocean pollution. So while you're really looking the beauty of the ocean through the garment, also you're viewing the harsh reality. I came up with this project where you create denim garments in a traditional handloom machine. All this craftsmanship has been passed down generations. It's a very satisfying idea because you really see who's making your garments.
would change something about the fashion industry, the first thing would be like to slow everything down. Nobody can handle it, neither the people who work in fashion, our environment. The consumer gets like this overload of so much stuff and nobody really takes the time to enjoy. The fashion industry can turn itself around. I try to focus on usability and making these beautiful garments also like practical for your day-to-day.
I think fashion as a medium speaks the most to humanity. We've lost touch with garments and what it takes to make them because, you know, we're so disconnected geographically from the actual making process. I'm a really kinesthetic person. I love touching things. So for me, it just really made sense that textiles and fashion would become my creative medium. So I use all natural dyes, which I make myself. Every piece of cloth in the collection has been worked and the surface has been designed. And then I basically turn them into garments through zero waste pattern making techniques.
I want to show people that sustainable fashion is not just some raw material. I'm mainly using zero waste fashion, upcycling to be my main technique on this collection. My collection fabric is from blankets, curtains, and also the desktop fabrics. When we are doing design, we need to think about balancing the sustainability and the style, because I want girls where my design, they will feel confident of their bodies, have a feeling of healing.
What I want to do is make sustainable fashion, intentional yet passive action. I strive to explore the idea where fashion or products can exist with a greater mission and purpose. I wanted to look at where the innovation and accessibility in sustainability is, and I really found that it was in material innovation. The creation of the denim textile, which is collecting post-consumer denim jeans, cutting those up to create denim shawties, and then taking that to a loom to needle felt that down to a patchwork denim fabric.
From a Sikh family in Dhampur, and a lot of men wear the turbans as a tradition. These are considered as a sign of spirituality. We cannot actually throw them. So my mother used them for creating, linings in the garments. So that's what inspired me to make this collection. I've taken help from a lot of craftsmen that are in India and the craft techniques like aptly to make my collection more ethical in a way. So when I create more garments, I can actually provide them good wages. Taking that optimistic vision, I wanted the colors to be very bright so that whenever I feel them, I feel very happy. Bound to wear that again and again. You won't throw that piece.
Collections, they are all inspired by how people live with the environment under different climatic conditions. The main technique I use in this collection is the upcycling and recycling. I also developed my patterns inspired from tessellation techniques. So they are either organic shapes or rectangular shapes, so they can fit fully into the piece of fabric to minimize the waste. My dream as a designer is to make garments speak for humanity. And of course, sustainability is a very important component.
Thank you for the big applause that you gave to them, because the star of the show is all of them, and my heart goes out to them for their courage to present their dreams to you. It is a delight to be on stage with a formidable executive director of Redress, Nisa.
Thank you,
What do you think of the show?
I loved it. Oh, it was amazing. I'm so excited for them. And honestly, what you've seen on stage just now is incredibly display of design talent, but as we know, the Redress Design Award is about so much more than the fresh aesthetic that these designers bring. Aside from being made from waste entirely, these collections have been subjected to a grueling and complex set of judging criteria, including sustainability, marketability, and scalability. So to give you a peek at what that process has been like, we did a little filming. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes to wait for the video, so while that loads up, we're going to chat a little bit more.
We're going to
with all of
ad-lib.
you.
This was in the script.
That's our favorite thing to do. So
Well-
yeah, I mean, the Redress Design Award, I will share a little bit about the educational journey that these guys have been on, because when you see them here on stage tonight, you really don't get a sense of the intensity of the week that they've just been through. The video Christina showed you earlier shows some excitement and some energy, but they are downright exhausted in the best possible way. This week is, I think, a life-changing week for them.
It's certainly a life-changing week for them, and I think I really genuinely can say from the bottom of my heart that my most favorite moment of this entire Redress Design Award phenomena happened about 5 minutes ago. So we watched them all line up, and their faces are smiling, and some of them are nervous, and I watched them come out into this room, which, by the way, we can't really see many of you. You can just see these big lights on us. And what they are doing, it's like we've launched them into their careers, into their sustainable fashion careers, and to hear you applaud them as our teammates, it means the world to them and to us for this industry. So thank you for your encouragement of them today and forever, I hope.
And you know what's really lovely? Actually, all of your applause is deeply appreciated, and this happens every cycle of the Redress Design Award. They applaud each other. They're each other's champions. And even to this day, we hear alumni of the Redress Design Award championing and admiring each other's work. And that also, that sense of family, that sense of network between them is also really lovely.
I think Kevin said it very well when he said about the family and the community picking up on that, because I know we've got lots of alumni in the room and certainly watching all around the world. We've got alumni from how many countries now?
Oh gosh, I think we've got over 40 or 50 countries and regions. And actually, speaking of alumni, nice outfit.
I thought you'd never say. Well, I am wearing Germanier, which is the brainchild and creative child of Kevin Germanier. Here we go, our judge. And Nisa, I mean, it begs the question, what are you wearing?
Oh, actually, since you asked, I'm wearing Angus Choi from our own homegrown talent. Angus is also a judge.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask how we're doing on that video.
Okay. I want to tell you a bit more about judging. So we've put this video together to show you a glimpse of the process that these finalists have to go through. I've said it many times, and Nisa's also said it. It's not just about what looks pretty on the runway. Every cycle after the runway, I am bombarded, Nisa's bombarded, saying, why did they win? Why wasn't it so-so? I think it should be them. I think it should be that. And please continue to do that today. However, the pre-judging session, it really goes into very deep circularity and sustainability strategies, which our judges are all expert in across different parts of the supply chain. And so when finally we do have the winner today, you might be surprised. You might think somebody else deserved it. But what you're really not seeing is what went into the background of that garment that you might have thought was super beautiful, or so just don't be surprised, because there's a lot of complexity that goes into the judging.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you want to tell us a little bit about the digital outfit.
Well, a couple of years ago, when the world went digital necessarily, we all went virtual because of the global pandemic, we thought, well, let's keep up with the times and do something that embraces that. And also, you know, it's a reflection on the fact that there's so much technology and innovation and virtual methods of sampling and designing now that are also having an impact on the waste produced by the fashion industry. So being able to design and sample things digitally, virtually, is a waste reduction technique in itself. So it comes together nicely, and it's also just stunning to have on our stage.
Oh, okay, everyone. The show goes on.
Just a quick video to show about the judging process we've just been rambling on about.
Process. Judges, wasn't it horrible? Wasn't it difficult? Were there arguments? Yes, I will tell you.
Tension was brewing.
So I think perhaps we should move on.
Shall we move on?
Yeah,
right.
Let's move
on.
on.
Well, before we go much further, a very important part of our show, which is a huge thank you to the key partners of the Redress Design Award 2023, who are also part of our dream team. And that's our lead sponsor, Create Hong Kong, as well as VF Corporation, Mercedes-Benz, TAL Apparel, UPS, Delta Global, and the wonderful Nina Hotel Chunwan West, where you've been staying this week, along with the many other partners who've been supporting the program in myriad ways.
So I think we should have a little treat for you all, and I think we should enjoy celebrating some of the alumni brands that we've discussed earlier, and we've put a little showcase of a couple of capsule pieces from 6 alumni brands and the models.
Oh, yes. Well, we have another treat for you tonight, which is that tonight we've got a selection of models joining our regular models who are a diverse selection of community leaders, friends of Redress, influencers, because we really want to demonstrate that these garments are beautiful on anyone.
And they're very brave, so support the models who are coming out from the Hong Kong community.
They'll benefit from some applause.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Let's start the
them.
alumni showcase. Thank you. lovely show. Thank you. And what brave models. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for your support and your applause. And in fact, we have an exciting alumni prize to announce this evening in partnership with Mercedes-Benz Hong Kong, who, like all of our partners, share our commitment to a more sustainable future for their industry. For this special prize, Redress alumni were invited to submit designs for upcycling Mercedes-Benz's retired airbags. The winners' designs will be produced and exhibited next month at the Innovation Hub event at the BAM Festival right here in Hong Kong. Here to help present the prize is Mr. Edward Tam, Director of Communications and Marketing at Mercedes-Benz Hong Kong. Edward?
Join us up on stage. Hello, Edward.
So the winner is Eric Wong.
Come on up, Eric. Well
Come
done.
on up, Eric Wong.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Congratulations.
Eric, and thank you, Edward.
So now I believe the marks are ready because no one's told me anything else. Yeah, we're good. We're ready?
Yes, are ready? All right.
Okay.
Well, then it's time to find out the winners of the Redress Design Award 2023.
We're going to start up with the Hong Kong Best Prize. The winner will receive a Juki sewing machine, access to the Mills Fabrica in Hong Kong, and a development fund of 15,000 Hong Kong dollars. Please join me in welcoming on stage Mrs. Loel Chow, Assistant Head of Create Hong Kong, to present the 2023 Hong Kong Best Prize. Thank you.
The winner goes to Mandy Fong.
Mandy! Mandy! Here she comes, Mandy, congratulations. Oh. Thank you, we'll take a photo.
Take a photo.
Noel.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Lowell.
Thank you so much.
And thank you
for
to our
your
lovely
support.
models.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Next up, it's time for the runner-up prize. The winner of the runner-up prize receives a mentorship with our longtime friend, judge, renowned sustainable fashion expert, author, and co-founder of Fashion Revolution, the formidable Ursula de Castro, and a 15,000 Hong Kong dollar development fund. Ursula, please join us on stage to help us present the winner of your mentorship.
And the winner is Ruwanti Gajadira!
Ruwanti, come and join us. Woo! Oh,
well done.
Woo! Well done, Ruwanti. Yes,
Got a
you did an
standing
amazing
ovation from
job.
the judges.
Oh, thank you.
Shall we take a photo?
Thank you
Thank you.
so very much.
Thank you
Congratulations.
so much.
Well done.
Thank you, Ursula.
Thank you, Ursula.
Randy.
Thank you so much. And now the first prize. The winner gets a sustainable design collaboration with Timberland and a 50,000 Hong Kong dollar development fund. Please welcome Ms. Christina Zhang, Senior Director, Product and Concept to Consumers, Timberland APAC region, to present the prize.
Okay, so the first prize winner for this year, 2023 Redress, is Niels Hauser.
Woo!
Come on out, Niels.
Here he comes. Wow. Woohoo! Well done, Niels. Take a walk, take a walk. Congratulations.
Shall we move to the center?
Yeah, we'll take the photo there. Well done. Come and join us. Come and join us. Might I put you on the spot? Would you like to say a couple of words?
Completely overwhelmed. I did not expect this at all. No words right now.
Overwhelmed.
Well
That's
deserved.
a wonderful place to be.
Let's take a photo.
And maybe we could turn around.
Thank you
we
so
turn
much.
around?
Congratulations, Hills. Thank you to our models. Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you to Timberland.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Christina. Well, congratulations to all the finalists. I think you'll agree they've all done a phenomenal job this evening.
Absolutely. I hope you all enjoyed that show as much as we certainly did.
What a night. By the way, if you want to get closer to the finalists and their collections, I believe there will be a QR code, possibly, maybe, coming up on the screen behind me, which you can scan to download fun IG filters of their digital outfits. And if you are in the room with us tonight, please do take home your free copy of the Redress Design Award magazine, where you'll find in-depth profiles of the designers and collections that you've seen this evening. Plus, if you have a moment on your way out or after the live stream video, please help us with your feedback. There's a survey that we'd be grateful if you'd complete. It's available digitally and on paper, and it really helps us to make sure we're doing things right and improving as we go. And remember, the Redress Design Award 2024 opens in January, so if you know somebody who has what it takes to cut waste out of fashion, we want to hear from them.
And it leaves me just to thank the Redress team and to thank you, Nisa, for your incredible leadership over the team. Nothing could be done without the formidable Redress team, and we call it a family, like the family and community of sustainable designers. The family who is here with us and past teammates and family members. So thank you, Nisa, sincerely, because really none of it could be done without an incredible amount of heart and passion. I also wanted to thank you all very much for being with us today and for being part of the winning team. Thank you so very much for your encouragement of this movement. Thank you and good night. Thank you.
And with that, see you next year.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Good night.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Over 30 years, we've refined a fiber that feels as good to touch as it is for the planet, so you can feel good, supporting a sustainable future that's true carbon zero. Born from nature, Tencel fibers can fully integrate back into nature's cycle and can also be upcycled to keep resources circulating in a feel-good loop. Leading with positive steps in a traceable supply chain, you've got more reasons to feel good about the future with Tencel.